do 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 do. Do 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 do. I forget what song that is that I'm thinking of. Oh, that's a Robert Palmer song. You'd never guess. You'll never guess in a million years what song that is. But we're gonna play a gaming mix. Who knows? Just, your usual stuff. We're going to play some music. Happy gaming. Wow. A little too happy. Wow. That blew me away. Okay. Yeah. Maybe right about there, huh? Ooh. I didn't need to be that happy. Uncle Mike has a tolerance level for happiness. That blew way past. It's too much. That's too much. Oh, my mercy. Everything looks okay over here in the cockpit. Checking out the controls. I'm trying to get this situated so that, that's one of those Indiana words, situated such that, I don't have to look too far afield, but everything looks like it's running as expected. So. That's what it was. We don't want any of that. Game sounds fine, voice navigation fine, interior sounds. In fact, I'm going to turn voice nav up, I guess. Yeah, maybe interior sounds. We'll turn that up a little bit. Traffic volume, we'll turn that up. Truck noise, we don't know about that. But I want to hear the voice nav. So, yeah, we're just getting some more things kind of organized here. I don't mind the volume of the noises even being higher. Okay, I don't mind. I don't mind it. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by that. All right. So it looks good to me. Alrighty then. I don't think we're in the middle of a job or anything. No. No, we are just picking up a new job. So I think I'm ready to take on some longer. Let's see what's offered here. Oh, look at that. I got a couple of $15,000, $16,000 job from Flagstaff to Salina. I think I got a girl in Salina named Selena. Well, her name is Honey, but I call her Selena, if that makes any sense. So, we're going to take it. I think that's our first route into Utah. So, hello if you're just joining us. Welcome. Happy to have you. Happy to have anyone, of course. All right, so yeah, $16,000 job. It's $40 a mile, kids. And we're not making that kind of money here in the U.S. on the long haul. I'll let Uncle Mike tell you. Let Uncle Mike clue you in on that. You're making more like, well, it ain't $50 or $40 a mile. That's insane. Not even as a contractor, not even as an owner-operator. Okay, we got to pull this heavy load. Let's see what we're hauling here. We got some camera views. We got some kind of crazy flatbed with, oh my mercy. What is that? Oversized? Ugh. Good God. All right, well, here we go. Here we go, girls. First of all, we got to get this damn thing out of the parking lot. Hang was the hardest part the last time. Means we just got to give this thing all we got. No. In terms of clearance. Would be all right up back there. Okay. But anyway, as I was saying, welcome. Watch Uncle Mike use his skills. Turn the lights on this damn rig. His skills to maneuver out the parking lot. Because that's what Uncle Mike got to do a lot when he was a Marine, driving that big armored vehicle, was get it out of the parking lot. And then they let somebody with more experience go and do the stuff once they put the guys in the back, because they don't want Uncle Mike to kill anybody. Back then, Uncle Mike was just Mike. And, you know, he was the nephew, not the uncle. Okay, let's get this thing on the road. Once again, we're going to give her some clearance, but if you decide you want to be in the path of this gigantic load, that I think is your fault, Mr. Convertible. Good thing I turned into a green light. But let's try not to turn against any lights. Like we might have accidentally done that one other time. Oops. Oopsie. Big oops. And sorry about that. So far, Uncle Mike has not been contacted by the police. Okay, I guess I'm going. I am turning. I have my signal on. Oh, hey, you. Hey. I have my signal on and stuff. I think we're okay back there. Yeah. Alrighty. Stop, you! Stop! What's wrong with these people? I think maybe that I do have to practice some defensive driving here in the old American truck simulator. But I have the green light, and there's the police, and everything looks good. Luckily, everything went smoothly through that intersection. Here we go. What is this? 384 miles. Cool. Good set list for driving. I think there's that policeman from back there. He followed me to see if I was going to speed. He profiled me. I hate it, you know? I hate it when I experience that kind of, what's that called? Somebody makes a judgment about you prior to actually knowing anything about you based on some set of maybe outward characteristics. Anyway, it happens to me all the time, you know, because I know it happens to other people too. That's terrible. It's terrible when it happens to anybody. That sort of treatment. It's terrible. It's disgusting. So off we go. 65 miles an hour on this dusty old road on the way to Utah? Is that where we're going? Utah? Is that right? 6:37 in the AM. Boy, this really makes truck driving seem attractive. There's nothing I'd rather be doing than drinking from a hot cup of coffee and setting out in my truck at 6:30 in the morning on the way to wherever the hell I'm going. Trying to get through a roundabout with a gigantic old load of whatever the hell kind of vehicle this is I'm carrying that I really can't quite identify. Probably there's some sort of manifest somewhere, but I'm just the driver, boss. What do I know about manifests? Looks like we have fuel. I'm not sure about plenty of fuel though. I hope we have enough fuel. Maybe I better look at that thing. 389. Okay, yeah, we do have enough. We're going 338 miles. Alright. Keep my eyes on the road here. Keep my eyes on all of the various consoles that Uncle Mike is monitoring. Various incarnations. Good thing I'm not in Second Life still. Still in Second Life. I am still in Second Life, technically. I mean, I'll always be there. In one sense or another. As entities are. As entities go, I can put on the cruise control now. This guy doesn't give me a cruise control readout. Oh, it sort of does. Gives me that green thing. It says, oh, I can speed up. Wait, I have a magic button. 55, 60. I hit it at the wrong time. It's not a good time to hit it. This is not a good road to use cruise control on, in fact. And now that I see how it's going to be, well, we'll see. Maybe. See how it goes this first round here. I don't really prefer cruise control on roads that are hilly or even that have multiple different grades. Cruise control is not going to help my gas mileage either. Let's see what it looks like now. Distance, is that right? Am I reading that right? Distance 353. Okay then. Did not hurt my fuel economy that much. I hesitate to raise the cruise control raise the speed of the cruise control because when I go down these hills and my cruise control is set at 60, I'm going to end up going near 65 anyway. 63. It's not worth it. You set the cruise control at 65, you end up going almost 70. And with this load, I don't want to be going almost 70 on this road. I don't even want to be going 65 on this road. Actually, wow. I don't know if truckers do that. Uncle Mike does it. See? Did you see that? Watch my speed the next time I go down a grade. That's what truckers call a hill. When I go down the grade. What happened to my coffee? See, this is why Uncle Mike is not a real truck driver. Because more concerned about coffee. Uh-oh. Now in my state, you're supposed to cross over into the other lane and slow down a bunch. And they will chase you down if you don't do something. I forget what it's called. It's called the pull the hell over law. Indiana has a lot of laws like that. It's called the do the most you can to appease us law, and then we'll sort it out in court later whether or not you did do that. See what I mean? The cruise control is just hardly worth it in these crazy, circuitous little towns in the middle of valleys and canyons. I love Arizona though. God, it calls out to me so much. Oh look, they're having a balloon festival. It's not a stop now for me. Yeah, see, the speed limit here is only 35. Now, if this were a real truck, you know, this thing does not, just like all simulators, it really doesn't respond the way a truck with this much weight, which they haven't put me in on the... I think maybe F8 is my manifest. But yeah, this truck does not dive the way it would if you slammed on the brakes, or even put forceful pressure on the brakes in a normal stop. The way a real truck does. I think F8 maybe is... Nope. Here we go. 97,000 pounds. 97,000 pounds. Man, I wish there was a trucker watching this right now. I wish there was anybody watching this right now. But man, if a trucker watches this in the future for some dumb reason, or somebody who has any knowledge of anything, doesn't that seem like a lot? 97,000 pounds? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm sure that they know what they're talking about. That seems like a lot. Now this is a heavy load, but I'm only at level 2 of heavy loads. So I don't know what could be a lot heavier than that. But I mean, I'm hauling legal. Every time I go to the weigh station, they're happy to see me. Hey, Uncle Mike. Come on aboard. You know, and it seems to take a few seconds. I don't know how long it takes in real life. So, like I say, the game, yeah, it may be a simulator, but they really are making it seem glamorous. And also, it takes a lot longer to get from Tucson to the Utah border than it does in this simulator. I don't know if there's there is a realism setting where I can set it to. Probably not. I think that's probably not very for playing this game. Just to get how much is it? 16,000 virtual dollars. See, here I am putting on the brake, and it slowed down. Well, enough. But I'm not sure about the physics with this load. I just gotta believe that there would be a little bit of screeching, a little bit of smoking, a little bit of that noise. It sounds like Casey Jones just took a whack at his Colombian marching powder stash. And, whoa, that came really near the guardrail back there. Yeah, I think it would just sound really bad, and maybe that's a setting, you know, maybe. Why is there, okay, I guess a pullover lane. 65, huh? Yeah, I don't think so. Once again, maybe in Utah. But these guys may know more. And I've been to Utah, and I think there's some places where the speed limit's like 150 or something. No, I'm kidding. They don't put it up. They just like, hey, do whatever you want. We don't have any law. We don't have any speed laws here. No. That's also not true. There are some places where you can go significantly faster than 55, but I don't know. I think that road engineers have a lot more to do with speed laws than authorities. I think the authority is like physics. But I do not want to be going speeding through these towns and stuff. And it just seems like that's not very much gas. It seems like I should be filling up my gas tank. But, you know, I keep looking. Yeah, and it says I have enough. So I'm gonna, you know, trust that. And then once we get to Orem, I keep saying Orem because that's a town that I know in Utah, but that's not where we're going. I forget, once again, which one was it? Oop. Pay attention here. Pay attention. Pan Gulch Zion National Park. That sounds cool. Now I gotta remember to swing wide left. Whoa! That's not what it sounds like. Advantage of the turn lane. Get that load around without going up on the sidewalk. And do what everybody else does and swing into the far lane. Don't do that when you drive, folks. Don't do that, please. I know it seems convenient and it's legal. It's true. It's not illegal. But it's not courteous, and it's also just not safe for you or other people. You'll get away with it most of the time, and most of the time it's all right. But it's also like cutting in line. And if you live in my neighborhood and you cut in line and somebody just got out of one of the local or not so local prisons and is in that neighborhood, in that gas station or that Family Dollar or auto parts store, and maybe they're thinking about they're going to rob it or not, and you happen to cut in line that day when you get away with it most of the time, you won't get away with it that day. No, you won't get away with anything. You won't get away at all. Where are we going? Port of entry. What's that? I don't think there's a port around here. I think that's just the name of it. I can bypass the way station. Why is that? Why is that? I'm happy to bypass the way station, but they make me stop at the way station half the time. Oh, don't get it. Oh, don't get. Oh, port of entry. But I'm not going to Mexico, so why is it called the port of entry? That doesn't mean anything to me. Up to 60, it says. So I'm gonna speed up to 60. this puppy going. I cannot downshift when I am in automatic. I don't know if there's a way to override to a manual downshift, but I guess maybe I don't want to do that. So I want to do it, but maybe it's not the best idea. And I don't really even want to be going that fast. Yeah, see, I would really be, I would be loath to be taking these corners, because there'd be some movement from that load back there at 50, like I was doing, and slowing from 50 to 30, or 50 to 35 in a few seconds, but also I think cause a little bit more reaction from different parts of the vehicle, so to speak, different, as it were, different reactions, a lot of noise. I used to drive on a road like this almost every day, not really commuting, but I had service calls on a pass through a state park, very much like this, a little bit more wooded instead of scrubland. But yeah, I drove a van full of tools, big white van, big white kidnapper van, Uncle Mike and his kidnapper van. I do like kids. It's terrible that I can't drive a van and then pull up and offer kids candy. Especially as they get older. You know, well, even younger. No, younger, older, I don't think any of that matters. Nowadays, it doesn't even matter that I'm a man or that I identify as a man. It doesn't matter, and I suppose in a way that's understandable, but I just love the little buggers. That's probably not the best word to use either. I do love kids. I have grandkids. I'm not just Uncle Mike, I'm also Grandpa Mike. Don't ever call me Grandpa Mike. Unless you're one of my grandkids. And you could be one of my grandkids. Not one of those grandkids I was just referring to, of course. But a grandkid. I'm sure you're a grandkid, but you could be one of mine. It's possible. Just say it. What Mike is. Oh, gotten around. Once or twice. Uncle Mike almost didn't get around that corner. I did feel the rumble strip. I did feel it. Okay, we're in Pan Gulch, I believe. See, the truck slowed down really fast. These town names are just, are these towns, I should say. You know, I've been to Pan Gulch. Boy, sure don't know. I love towns like this. I hate to see them all quiet. I've spent time in towns like this, kind of wandering around. Definitely the only one wandering anywhere. People sort of looking at me like, "You ain't from around here, are you?" They're nice, but RV park. See, that's where I'd be spending all my time. Excuse me, pardon me, folks. You know, there's some muting mechanism on my mic, I'm sure, somewhere. promise I'll go back in and edit that out. It says I'm running out of fuel. Now that doesn't make sense, because I thought that it told me that 153. Oh wait. Okay. 31 gallons. Oh, I hope I find some fuel. I don't think I should trust that thing. But I'm not sure what to think. I think that warning is just premature. We have enough. We do have enough. We have enough. That thing is silly. I can ignore that thing. Paiute. I don't think you'd pronounce that Paiute. I think Paiute would be P-A-Y-U-T-E. Wow. Oh my. That changes the view a lot. We were looking somewhere here. Hey, this is the jumpy tune, huh? Although we don't want to be jumping around a whole bunch. I don't think we have to worry too much about fuel. Not like that crazy meter said. Okay, we're gonna slow her down again here. There's no fuel here. There's a bed. A bed symbol. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to get fuel. We still have 25 gallons. That's enough gallons. That's all you need to know. Enough? Plenty? Not enough. You just need to know if you need to get more fuel. You don't really need to know how much. You just need to trust that the meter is telling you that you need to get fuel or you don't need to get fuel. I would accept plenty as an answer. That's all I... When it tells me 3/4, I know 3/4 means plenty. 2/3 also means plenty. 5/6 means plenty. 5/8 means plenty. 5/16 really is plenty. But maybe that means some, because that's less than half. So you just need to know if you have some, enough, not enough, you know, like that. I see that I have 22 gallons, but I'm only going 57 miles. So, now I hope nobody's coming around this corner, see, because I want to take this corner a little wide. GPS tells me what what's coming up ahead, and I'm not taking any exits. Watch out, bus. I'm giving everybody plenty of room, and there is plenty of room. This is all not a wide load. I don't know why it had some sort of a load sign on it. Not a wide load. It's long. Who's measuring? Okay, I better... Wow, am I turning off here? Yes, I am, huh? Okay. I mean, yeah, I am getting right down to the right down to the fumes on this run, but it comes out magically. I will stop to refuel if I can. I mean, it's 3 in the afternoon. It's perfect time. I mean, good time. Bad time. That's silly. We probably will run across someplace to get fuel. And should. Yeah, this is a good mix. It's a good stream. This truck is kind of loud. I guess I did turn the volume up on some of those sounds. But this is, you know, this is part of the simulation. This is what you want. Boy, we are really getting right down there. But I watched Max Bosch do a video with his friend about how far they could go when it said E. Pardon me. Really scratched my throat somehow. 80. The speed limit here is 80. Like I said, I know that it was. Pardon me. I know that it has been as much as 85 out west. Out west. I forget. I must have been Utah that I was in. I mean, that makes sense. Pardon me. Sorry, folks. I did not know that Yeah, you really wouldn't want to approach an intersection like that as fast as I just did. But I did. And here we are. Okay, so I guess we are going we're gonna make it there just fine with a few gallons left, but I don't know whether there's any fuel. I sure don't see any fuel signs. Farmer's barn. Is that fuel? Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure what would have happened if the gate hadn't opened. Do I want to pull this thing up? I don't know. Not really. I don't think that's what we're about. I think we're just about having a good time with the load here. We're just gonna... Yeah, why can't I even do that? I guess that's not a thing, huh? Alright, well, good. Good. I am just as happy. Okay, so, just like the, I'm an enthusiast. Oh, you bet I am. You bet I am. I'm gonna go ahead and roll on this one. Man, I got another skill point. I can go more long distance. Woohoo, 400 miles. I'll take it. That's more money, more money, more money. How much I got? 67,539. All right, I gotta check something here. Yeah, okay. Very good, very good. Well, isn't that precious? Isn't that precious? Let's see, do we have any more on this playlist? I think we need some more. I think we need a new playlist here before we take on another mission. We're gonna. That's not the playlist. No. Let's see. We've got to find some electro swing. Sounds a little annoying. Little. What about this? Pardon me. Ambient. It's a little too Enya. A little too Enya. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. A little, Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's see what our jobs are. Oh, now it's all Tiffany. What? 13,000. Oh, we're in Salina. Okay. So we would go to Elko, Nevada. We go from Salina to Elko. I don't even know where Elko is. Alright, so we'd be driving a 44,000 pound forward. Rail export. Standard delivery from Utah to Nevada. Alright then. Sure, why not? I don't think my throat's really a bother. But do I have to get gas? Because, oh, how did I get gas? Man, I don't know, but that's good to know. Okay, I gotta get her out of the lot first. So, got her in gear, honk the horn. I'm not sure how big this puppy is. Looks like it's long, but not heavy, so whatever, who cares? As long as I can get it out. Oh, and it's a segmented trailer. It's got a dealy dealy thingy on it that makes it all go around corners better. That's cool. I like that. A segmented trailer, perhaps. They know I'm here. They don't need the horn. I just like blowing the horn. There we go, boys and girls. It's that easy to get on the road. like it when they have it blocked off like that. Makes it so much easier. Put on the turn signal. You should do that all the time, whether you need to or not. Because you always need to. Not just if somebody can see it or not. Just get in the habit. Then you'll never get out of the habit. That's what Uncle Mike says. Take heed. Just saying. Just saying. Don't always go the speed limit just because there's a speed limit to go. And there are a lot of police in this game, I can tell you that. There's a word for when you think everybody is a police. But sometimes everybody is a police. Sometimes. Thank you, I think. I don't think anybody had to yield there, but I am going to yield because I don't want to get hit, but I think we're going to be safe. Alright. Good deal. We're on the road. Man, we're going to get to 80,000. This job is a little bit lower pay, but we're going to get to 80,000, and by tomorrow, a couple of jobs in, we're going to be ready to buy a truck. Then the cash going to come fast and heavy. Going to be on the road to Empire Building. I'm going to have to start working directly with the union, even though I'm not in the union. But yeah, we're going to have some cashola. I didn't want to take a loan out to get my first truck. I wanted to go ahead and tough it out and put cash in the bank. Okay, here we go on Highway 15. Oh. Bumpity bumpity. Okay. Problem there. All right. Nice wide highway. 80 mile per hour speed limit, so I think this calls for setting El Cruise limit, El Cruise control, I think is the Spanish translation I was looking for. But yeah, we're gonna, we've set it at, let's see what our HUD can tell us about the cruise control, if anything. And we need to get in our lane. Speedo. Distance. Blah blah blah. My gauges. Transmission off. Okay. Somewhere in here. This would tell us that our cruise control is set at 56. Ah, there it is right there. So we just need to hit that little button. And, okay, I guess the one on the right is the one that tells us what the cruise control is set at. And if we hit this button again, yep, that goes to 65, and there we are. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think we'll be okay on this road. Whatever it says the speed limit is, that's the speed limit we're gonna go. Maybe 5 below. We're gonna bump it up one more. 70. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Maybe 75. Maybe. I mean, it's a game, but I wouldn't have normally go 75. I wouldn't have normally. Up 70. Yeah, I don't think I need to go all that fast. Two-foot coverage as a truck driver, 1 foot coverage as a car driver, meaning at least you're covering the pedals. You have a foot covering, but as a truck driver, I'm going to have 2 foot coverage. 1, it's a good place to rest my feet, but I don't have to worry about pressing on the pedals. I just want to keep my feet there instead of somewhere else, because you just don't know which one you're going to need to press. You know, that's true as a car driver. I mean, you don't know. But I think as a car driver, well, it just, there are so many reasons it makes sense. As a truck driver, you want 2 feet to press the gas. You may want to press the gas and the brake at different places, different times to do something, and that's also true with a car, but with a car, you quite likely only going to be doing one at a time in a short span of time. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. 2 foot or 1 foot. I think I'd really like to ask some professional drivers if they drive with 1 foot when they're driving a car. They just always drive with 2 feet because, well, again, why would you switch habits? Why would you develop 2 whole sets of habits? Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you just do. I mean, I can probably name a few situations where you have 2 sets of habits. Uncle Mike can certainly name a few. Oh yeah, oh yeah, this is definitely a staying on the road playlist. I think I'm fixing the throat thing. I think my special coffee drink. When I say special, I don't mean booze. It's just special. I made it myself, that's why it's special. My own espresso. It's not bad, it doesn't taste bad. I'm not sure that it's really espresso. I mean, it was made in an espresso machine with espresso ground coffee. I did not grind the coffee, pre-ground. The last of a bag that was not really kept airtight. Pre-ground, as I said. Very coarse ground. And so what I'm saying is it wasn't really Monsieur Le Starbuck. What's going on here? What do I gotta do? Did I miss something? I hope not. I hope not. What happened? What happened? Did I hit somebody? Oh my goodness. What happened back there? What happened? Ah! Did I miss a turn or something? Oh. Y'all gotta tell me. Well, I sure hope not. It does kind of seem like I might have missed a turn, but, well, we'll find out, won't we? Or not. I don't know if we'll find out. We're just going to go where the thing tells us to go. Sometimes it's not that way, but seems like it's having us backtrack a long way. I just can't imagine that I might have missed the exit, but I did fail to miss that car. That's a little frightening. I don't know what happened there. It did say we were taking this to Reno, didn't it? Or did it? No. Okay, well here is an exit that I couldn't have gotten to from where I was, but it just, again, seems like a strange backtrack. There would have been an exit. Huh. Really specious sometimes. The routing. But what do I know? Just a driver. I mean, it seems like there would have been a more direct route. It seems like there would have been an exit. Oh, okay. Here we go. So we're in Salt Lake City. Good deal. Yeah, we're going to Reno. Reno. Or as the French would say, Reno. Reno. No, they wouldn't say Reno. That would be something else entirely. It's Jean Reno. He's not Jean Reno. That would be Jean who drives a small car. Does not run very well. I don't know if they run very well in France, but they didn't run very well here. That's probably because we made them. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. All I know is it didn't seem like such a... The AMC Renault did not seem like such a successful experiment. Experiment in America. They were here, and I don't think many people bought them, but if they did, I think many of them had regrets. Let's see. Okay, so it's 7:24 p.m. I guess we can just keep going day after day in this game. Nobody stops us. I just hope we take a lot of virtual stimulants. But if I've said it once, I'll say it a million times, kids. Uncle Mike is not into intoxicants. Uncle Mike is into intoxicants. Meaning life. Get high on life, kids. If you score a good gram or two of life, let me know. And what I mean by that is happiness. Take it however you like. Yeah, this this is it's a great little song bundle, little playlist. Your kids and your song lists on your U-Dazzle player, on your iPlop. I'd like to go on and drive all night. I think we're going to unhook the load after this and unhook the cameras and go to bed. This will be the final load for the stream tonight. And the final load for Uncle Mike tonight. Gotta start getting to bed earlier, kids. I really do. Can't stay up all night anymore. I already had that coffee, and just really wanted a coffee. Shouldn't be drinking coffee this late. I do it all. Please pull in for vehicle inspection. Okay, finally. I wondered when I was going to have to do that. And they just call it port of entry wherever you are. You're not really going anywhere. You aren't passing through anything. They make it sound like you're landing in ye old England. Port of entry, sir. What's the port of entry? Well, the port of entry, the port of exit. Not really a port at all, is it? But we're gonna pull up there and play their silly game regardless. £87,000. If you say so. Seems like a lot. That again seems like more than the weight of more than the allowable weight of the trailer. Or maybe that's counting the truck too. Okay, well that could make sense then. Is that what they said now? Press that button to find out. Oops. That truck behind me probably not too happy about that. Let me get back over in the other lane. Make sure we're not speeding, which I don't think we could. There we go, 44,000. So, well, now again, I forget what the total weight was. But, whatever, who cares? It doesn't really take that long to do a load. And this is not really that long. I can't say that I wouldn't like to do another load. Maybe only 15 minutes. I guess it's not that late. I could be talked into it, but there's no one here to talk me into it, so we'll see. By chance someone shows up. And I have multiple HUDs. This truck has a built-in HUD. Turn that HUD off. Am I driving here? I gotta stay in my own lane though. rude to be weaving all over the place. Rude. So rude. Right, of course. Well, of course. Yeah, these are some good tracks. I like this. I'm not sure if I've heard any of these. I do like this track though. Slightly different view. GPS, which I guess I probably could not scroll through if I didn't have it on. It's too bad that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can. Nice if I can get the GPS integrated into the dashboard of the truck. Heads-up display. Maybe too much to ask. Don't know. Gosh. 36 miles. That's about right. It's almost over. These miles are just ticking by. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened back there? What has happened? What has happened? What did we do? Yeah, I'm okay with that, but I'm not sure what Boy, that was distressing. Not even sure what happened. Okay, so this is where we get to solve that mystery that we could have solved if we were paying attention earlier. It was just like a bump in the road. $86 or 86, so that's so my truck would then weigh 42,000 pounds. That doesn't make any sense. My truck would not weigh 42,000 pounds. But, well, we'll see. Is that somebody blowing the horn at me? Because they probably should have. So, 9 miles. Let's knock this exit. This will be the next exit. Knock this exit. I guess it is this exit. Yeah. Elko. Elko? Is that where I'm going? Alright, I never remember. I just know I'm going where I'm supposed to be going. The name is not sometimes all that clear to me. Ouch! There's a Kenworth dealer over there. I see him. Did I discover him? I know he's here. If I had driven by, would I have discovered him? Okay, 11 o'clock at night in Elko, Utah. Elko, Nevada. Pardon me. It's in Utah, but of course I'm in Nevada. Of course. Looks like we made it here in one piece. Gang. You're supposed to say, we're not a gang, we're a club. We're gonna go with the I am in a hurry. I'm not really in a hurry, but oh, we get these bonuses. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, well, the high value stuff, we should really stick to just going punching up the high value. Well, let's see what we're offered and if it takes us back home. If we can find a trip that takes us back home, then I might go ahead and just stay on the stream. Because, why not, eh? Ogden to... Oh, my mercy! Wow! Whoa! Hey! Ooh, some of these trips are really paying good. Maybe we could do one more. It's not that far. Man, let's go ahead and just jump right on that though. Taking us from Utah to Truckee, California. I mean, what the heck? It's only 11:10. You know. I hope Mike is flexible with his target times. 26,000 though. 26,874. Taking a milling machine from Ogden, Utah. That's where we are, Ogden. Oh, that's gonna put us right over our target. Well over our target for tonight, that is. Where are my headlights? I don't get it. Oh, I guess I had to turn the truck on. So I have to go around the lot with this whatever it is that I'm hauling back here. Not really around the lot, I guess it's right out around the corner. There we go. It's like the same trailer I came in with. Just gonna have to be extra careful, I guess, out there on the highway. Something happened. I'm not sure what it was. I bumped on something. It was quite a bump. It was a bumpy bump. That's what it was. It was the bumpiest bump. Alright, now let's check these lights again. Okay, I guess the lights are on. Barely see that light up there. I guess that's green. Whoa, 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 whoa. We kind of rode up on the sidewalk a little bit there. That. I don't like driving this big old truck through the city street. Is there a stop here? I don't know. I didn't see one. Okay, green light. See what I mean? So many police. It's okay. Keeps us on our toes. Is one way to look at it. Let's see if we can get to this light. And it looks like we can. Okay, we are on our way to Truckee, CA. Trucking, got to get back home. Whoa, whoa, baby, back where I belong. I don't know that song very well. I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. See, I'm not even sure if I can sing this song if I get copyright stricken. I think I can now. I don't think anybody's going to recognize that song when I sing it. Unless that's not enough song to even trigger the machine, even if it was something you could hear. I cannot see that light. Man, wow. Terrible. Okay, move. Go, truck. Go. Go. This is exciting, all right. This is some top rate stuff here. Some live getting on the interstate action with Uncle Mike. You know, you really can't find this on your television dial, because televisions don't have dials anymore. They don't really even have much in the way of buttons or anything like that. Television's just some sort of a dumb or smart display. I mean, the television itself, I suppose, may encompass the smart part, but for many of us, many of you, many people, television itself must be host. Why can't I see? Where are my lights? Where am I? Whoa! My brights. That's cool. That's good. I don't see any trailer lights back there now. Man. Huh. They just don't have any trailer lights. I'm not sure. I do like having the brights on though. It's very handy. I think I'm taking this next right here. Which is cool. Oh yeah. Off to Reno. Salt Lake City. Utah. Okay. Right on. I'm in Nevada. Is right there. Alright, let's see if we can get some cruise control action going on. Well, and bump it up. Because this should be nice and flat. Man, oh man, I'll tell you. Guaranteed to be flat. Hit 60 and I'm immediately going to bump it up to 65. And once we hit the 65, I'm going to bump it up to 70. Yeah, 541 miles, huh? Let's see what that means in game time. 8 hours, 56 minutes, so 8:57 a.m. Well, okay then, so midnight to 8, almost 9 a.m. That is quite a haul. Certainly would be illegal by almost any standards. Interstate trucking standards, union standards, company standards, and of course my personal standards, which would be to say, the hell with you, I am not driving all night, plus not safe, no matter how much money. But I don't know, they're going to put me over my $100,000 bank. to buy a truck. And at these rates, I can afford to save up for a really nice truck. Very lively mix. So, okay then. Oh, it's stuck. Darn it. That needle must be dirty. Kids, you would understand that? The needle works. That means. Oh, I'm only going 60 and the speed limit's 80, and there's a cop. Go that fast. I am tired of driving now. Just like in the real life. Oh, it's only 8 minutes. Oh, pull in for vehicle inspection. So, there you go. I'm not sure how it chooses to do that. Pick one or the other. Why does it look like it has a little bed up there? Maybe I can pull off. I can pull off and sleep. 143,000. Again, seems like an incredible amount of weight. Now what happens if I pull off over here? I don't know. Just gonna keep going. Just like in the real life. Might as well just forge on. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it doesn't seem worth it. But we just have to do it. Yeah, all in all, I think it seems like a fun job. Interruption. No, we're not going to do that because the game doesn't interrupt when we do that. Only I interrupt. See what happens here. Just real briefly, I'm gonna pop over and try something. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. We may not get any response, but that's okay. All right, let's get back on the road though, so we can get this load delivered. Uh-oh. We need to check on our stream. I think we need to go over here and look at our radio station. And see what alright, let's see what this sounds like. Maybe interesting. Could be. Could be. Could be. Not sure. Not positive. Find out in a moment, won't we? Oh, one more. One more interrupt. There we are. Back at it. Back at it. Back at it. There we are. Sorry. Sorry, viewers. And make a couple of cockpit adjustments, so to speak, as it were. Oui. Adjusting the old cockpit. Yeah, that's what we call it. That's what we're going to call it anyway. Man, it is hard to get up to speed on this. Maybe I don't know if I want to do it with the manual gearbox. Maybe it's just hard getting up to speed with a big truck and 140,000 pounds of load. Maybe that's what it's like to be an American trucker. Constantly be overweight, have to struggle to get up hills. I don't know. I don't know if there's some sort of a statement being made. Maybe there's a hex on the game put on it by its European developers. That's possible. Maybe they're trying to make a statement. I don't think any of those things are true. I think it's just pure physics. They have just everything just dead on to the nth degree. The look and the feel of these roads, these exits, these signs, the lighting on the signs, the reflection off the signs. It's just all perfect. It's just all dead on. Okay, yeah, we better slow down a little bit. Looks like we're going down a long grade. So, we're going well over the 75 miles per hour. The brakes even a little bit. Okay, I can bypass the way station. Good to know. Looks like I've hit my requisite number of way stations for at least this trip. I'm not sure what determines whether or not you have to go to the way station, but I'm happy to not go. don't have to do. And that's one of Uncle Mike's superpowers, is not doing things. One of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite dates to keep, is a date that's been canceled. Happy to comply. What? Crash vehicle offense? What are you talking about? What vehicle? What offense? I didn't offend anybody. I didn't see anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, oh man. Who got in my way? These all sound like things somebody would say, but I certainly did not see anyone. Where am I going again? Am I going to... Is this the one where I'm going to California? Going to California on a something, something. I don't know that song very well. Not a big Led Zepp fan. I know a lot of songs about California. They say it never rains in Southern California. I've often heard that kind of talk before. Yeah, I know songs about California, but I don't know that particular song. But I think we're going to Truckee, California with this load. Bump, bump, welcome, welcome, viewer, whoever indeed you are. I think I know who that is. But here we are. Beep, beep. We just passed the bus. Okay, let's get back over. There we go. Use our... Oops. Use our flashers there. Use our turn signal. Okay. Very good. Obey all the laws of the road, even at 3:50 a.m. The witching hour. The deep, dark tea time of the soul, as Douglas Adams would put it. Stay alert. Even the music is suddenly switched into a very lullaby-like ambient music that's really not the best for 3:50 a.m. Now 4 a.m. Where's that peppy soundtrack we had a few minutes ago? Now it sounds like the very slow part of Lord of the Rings, which is most of Lord of the Rings. I can't, those movies, man, people love that stuff, but whew, I can't sit through that. That is my lullaby movie. Like this music, puts me right to sleep. Can't stand those movies. Just, it's all beards and hooves and a lot of dust, and then occasionally they stop and fight some orcs. Constantly fighting the orcs. When are they going to make that movie from the orcs' point of view? When are they going to do the, you know, the massacre of the orcs? We need more comparative history. Orcs and goblins are people too. I'm not even going to say it, but you know what what's next. I mean, just because orcs and goblins are both well, let's just say they're differently. They don't look the same as elves and hobbits and all these other conveniently pale creatures. Anyways, yeah, not really my thing, those movies. Just like I don't like war movies. Uncle Mike is a lover, not a fighter. And a trucker, and a lover. And sometimes a fighter. Often a fighter. And a lover. And now a trucker. A trucker and a lover and a fighter. And a guitar picker. And a smoker and a toker. A smoker and a joker and a midnight toker. Yeah, all of those things Uncle Mike is. What can I say? But the trucker, of course, only virtually. That's why I'm taking my hands off the wheel. Otherwise, don't do that. Whoa. Definitely don't do it. So many things. If one can be anything, then one can be everything. Or, if one can be a Buddhist, one can be everything and be one with everything. So, here it is. It's 5 o'clock. These are the kinds of things that Uncle Mike says to himself at 5 a.m. on the road. These are the things that any trucker says to themselves at 5 a.m. on the road near Winnemucca, California, I believe. I don't think Winnemucca is in Nevada. We're on 80 West. And it looks like, I don't know. It just looks like, you know, the road, man. I'm not even going to signal. What are you doing, Grandpa? I need to speed up a little bit. What am I saying? Why am I calling him a grandpa? I'm a grandpa. Jiminy Christmas. You know, it's terrible. It's terrible because once you get over one form of ism, then you fall prey to another. And here I am. I'm one of these self-hating old people calling other people grandpa. Ageism creeps up. You know? Just get over one thing and another thing pops up. Start to learn to love the orcs and goblins and suddenly find that you just hate your own kind. Oh. You know, we just have to take moments of peace and calm in our lives to reflect and just wash away the hate. Not take our hands off the wheel, but to wash away the, you know, envision. Close your eyes. Don't close your eyes when you're driving, but close your eyes and just envision the bad as the red inside you and the good as the blue, calming peace, the goodness that you're going to breathe in. It's going to replace the red. This is something I was taught when I had very bad pain. And I was getting chemotherapy treatment. And I had a very good dear friend of mine teach me this guided therapy where I breathed in the blue. It chased out the red. Breathed it. You know, there was some other stuff involved. Probably helped, but it did help. Yep. So just chase out the red. And when I say the red, I don't mean the socialists or the communists, although I was taught in my own avocation, my own part-time career as a Marine, that I should be watching out for the socialists and communists at all times, under my bed, or my rack as we call it. Marine, when you get out of this basic training, you can go back to your home. You can go back to your life on the block with Jody. But you better wake up every morning checking under your rack for the communist threat. Because as long as you're a Marine, you are on duty. And you're a Marine for life. So anyway, yeah, checking for communists under the bed. Still do it. Which means that, you know, that area under my bed stays very clean. That's a nice benefit of byproduct of such lifelong paranoia instilled by psychological abuse and indoctrination. So yeah, keeping the old underside of the bed clean by looking for communists. But anyway, breathe in the blue, breathe out the red, and that way you will not be full of hate. I don't hate communists or socialists. I think we're already a socialist country. Just depends on how you measure it. Who's, you know, who is really in the Central Committee anyway? And who would be in the Central Committee if we became a different country? Are all those old guys going to die? And are, you know, I mean, it's always going to be old guys, isn't it? Seems like. Jeez. Jeez, oh, Petey. I mean, we can't even change that up. Boy, we're taking a step back, like 2 steps back. I know. Don't cut him down. Don't cut down Uncle Joe. I mean, that's not really what I'm talking about, is it? Of course not. Look, Uncle Mike is like flying through here. Oh, getting worked up. Ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. Just seems like we could have done a little better. But hey, all right. I know, that's why I got it. Welcome, KJ. If that is indeed your real name. Yeah, well, you know, Uncle Mike just likes to dream. Uncle Mike just likes to dream of having a job where he can sit, listen to country music. I had a great soundtrack going on here a minute ago, but I turned it off. Now I'm just listening to myself talk. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Well, the white line is the lifeline of the nation, and men like Will and Sonny keep it strong. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to move that rig along. Yeah. Too bad I don't have the music going, right? Anyways, you don't have to stay and listen forever or watch forever. 3 viewers? Oh my goodness. 3 viewers, 4 viewers? How are we all of a sudden getting viewers? But yeah, oh, so fun. So fun. Yeah. This is what we do. This is what we do, Katie. I've been doing racing games in my cockpit simulator here. My simulator. What is that noise? The music's turned off, but yet I hear this high-pitched noise. I think maybe the music's still going on and it's just really annoying music. It's Epidemic Sound, the unfortunately named royalty-free music site. And right now there's some crazy, sounds like tonal. I have a cousin named Matthew Bertner who is a professional composer of music of that sort. And apparently he does some experimental music that uses instruments found in Inuit tribes and some other indigenous peoples, and it's really terrible from what I hear. It's really incomprehensible, just not music. But he's a professor, and he's a doctor. He's a doctor of craziness. So what can you say about that? But I don't know how much that pays. Probably a lot less than what I get paid for being a master of bullshit with no degree, except many degrees of success in being a master of bullshit. Hey, I've discovered Reno. You know, I discovered Reno once before, and then I forgot all about it because of what I discovered in Reno. So, I think that happened. There are a lot of things I think happened, especially in Nevada, but shh. There are a lot of things I think happened in a lot of places. I have driven to a lot of these locations. I really have. Promise. Okay, so I think that means we have to merge. Okay, well, we're getting right down to it here. 73 miles, so really only about another few minutes worth of game time. Probably get a notification that our fuel is low, but I'm sure we have enough. So, oh, we're going way too fast for this stretch here. Slow down some. Yeah, okay. I guess we kind of went well into our estimated time. I just like this so much. I like making the money, getting them fat stacks. Well, it's a fat stack. I'm not sure how many stacks qualifies as stacks. How many stacks you need? I would put it all in one stack. I don't think even $100,000 is going to make much of a stack. Use hundreds or 50s. Yeah. Running out of fuel. We're gonna be okay. We gonna be all right. It does say fuel. I could get fuel, but I mean, we have enough. I am not going to get fuel here. I'm not stopping. You should have went before we left the virtual truck stop earlier. I'm not stopping. See, we have enough gas to get there, and there's a Mountain Dew bottle in the back, so you should just go there. We have enough. We have 29 gallons. We're getting 5 miles per gallon, and we're only going 41 miles. So there you go. Just hang it out the back. Hang it out the window. Where's our music? I'm gonna start singing again. You know, I'm liable to start singing at any time when driving. Probably something off the Eagles Hotel California album. And I'm talking about one of the deep tracks too, not one of the, not like Hotel California or Life in the Fast Lane. Rolling and burning, blinded by thirst. Oh no, see, I told you. I wasn't gonna do that. I won't do any of them, in fact. You know, because they're gonna be such dead-on impressions of Don Henley or Glenn Fry that YouTube copyright police are literally gonna dive right in and shut me down. Boom. You know? Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. Yeah, I was talking to this boy who was telling me how much he liked 80s music and video games. Vehicle inspection. I think he was hitting on me. I'm supposed to be hitting on the boys. I mean, not supposed to be, but you know what I mean. Like, what? Do I have a daddy thing going on here? Is this a daddy look? So anyway, we're dating now. No, I'm kidding. Maybe soon. I kid. Uncle Mikey's not ready to jump the fence just yet. Oh, we got to slow down a little. Good thing there's not a... Oh, there is. A state trooper sitting right there. Uncle Mike's ducking his hat down a little bit. Okay, we're gonna push the. Just pay attention. That I mean, just what? Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you, officer. Yes, officer. Just Uncle Mike. I mean, not Uncle Jerry. They don't know me in this state. What am I talking about? They don't know me in this virtual state, in this virtual game, on this virtual screen, in this particular um, game instance. They don't know me here. So I don't have to duck my head. I have a valid license with my own name on it. Burt Michaels. Burt Michaels, virtual truck driver guy. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I used to have a Texas license that was Michale, M-I-C-H-A-L-E, Burtner, because I had mail that came to me at another address in Texas. In the 80s, it was easy to get a driver's license in a name like that because they're so close to the border, so they don't make it all that difficult. And I didn't happen to have a license in Indiana because of some dispute about what constituted a valid license, especially if you had violations and you hadn't paid tickets and you hadn't shown up in court, and then you told them to and basically didn't ever pay a ticket for years on end. And so I thought that seemed really unfair. That seemed like quite a come on, come on, you can make it, you can make it. What's holding us up here? What's holding us up? Is it just the am I on the curb or what? Goodness gracious, it's just really hard getting around this corner. Aye, aye, that's why I'm getting the big bucks for this run. So hard to get around that corner. Oh, that took all my training. That took all my virtual training. Whew. Boy, good thing. Good thing I made it around that turn. All right, now we're gonna get it into the. Hey, Ray's Hamburgers. That looks like one of the old original McDonald's franchises over there. Okay, not that Uncle Mike is that old, but anyway. We gotta wait for the green light. You don't want to have any violations. It's bad for the record. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but after this, we're gonna turn it in. It's 11:54 p.m. Whoa! Hey now, I just missed the turn. You see? Oh, mercy. All right, we gotta back it up. 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 Whoop, 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 whoop. You didn't see that. Yeah, this GPS is just a little bit weird. Oh, sorry, kids. I'm backing up a whole line of traffic, too, All right, here we go. 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 That never happens. Never happens, kids. Whoa. But that was the perfect radius for that turn, so hey, it's just fine. But yeah, right about in a minute here, just as soon as we drop off this truck, I think we're gonna end the stream and get on to bed so Uncle Mike can do his other job, which involves something or other, computer something, blah 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 blah. Not sure. Haven't quite figured it out, but once I figure it out, then I'm going to be too bored to do it anymore, for sure. Ooh, I got some achievements and some sounds, and I'm over the $100,000 mark, so pretty soon Uncle Mike is going to be able to buy a new truck. Woohoo! Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's a good place to apply our skill point. So if you're still watching, I have no idea why, except you must love me. And so that's a wonderful, wonderful thing, because I love you too, whoever you are, including me. Shows 2 concurrent viewers, and I'm one of them. So, it's a love fest. But that's about it for Uncle Mike tonight. There's our lovely borrowed truck. And but yeah, we got to go back to work soon. So that's about it. we're going to end it there. Love you so much. Thanks for tuning in, and we're going to see you next time. Bye.